Hello friends, welcome back to another informative video by Chapter Wise GK, the only YouTube channel to provide GK by chapter. Now in this video I will discuss with you some important MCQ which are very vital for your upcoming examination. If you like the content then please like, share with aspirants, and if you are new to this channel then please hit subscribe button to get more informative video daily. So let's go to the question. Question number 1. Who discovered the atom bomb? Options are here. Options number 1. Thomson, Pierre Curie, Albert Einstein, or Otto Hahn. The correct answer is Otto Hahn. Remember that Otto Hahn was a German chemist and Nobel laureate, a pioneer in the fields of radioactivity and radiochemistry. Hahn had been awarded the 1944 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for his discovery of the fusion of heavy atomic nuclei. Please kindly note down that he is regarded as the father of nuclear chemistry. Question number 2. Which of the following is not present in German silver? It's a very tricky question, guys. The options are copper, nickel, zinc, and silver. The correct answer is astonishingly silver. Please note down that nickel silver, or which is also known as German silver, is a copper alloy with nickel and often zinc. The usual formation is 60% copper, 20% nickel, and 20% zinc. Nickel silver is named for its silvery appearance, remember, but it contains no elemental silver unless it is plated. And it's widely used for its hardness and resistance to corrosion. Okay. Question number 3. The noble gas used in radiotherapy is neon, argon, xenon, radon. The correct answer is radon. Remember that radon, due to its radioactive nature, is used in the treatment of cancer, which is called radiotherapy. And radon has the symbol upper R and smaller n, and the atomic number 86. Okay, it was first discovered in 1898 AD by Pierre Curie and Marie Curie. Next question. What is milk of magnesia chemically known? Sodium bicarbonate, magnesium hydroxide, magnesium carbonate, or calcium hydroxide? The correct answer is magnesium hydroxide. Remember that magnesium hydroxide is an inorganic compound with the chemical formula MgOH2. As a suspension in water, it's often called milk of magnesia because of its milk-like appearance. Okay, and it's widely used as an antacid. Remember, because its pH value is 10.5, it's very alkaline in nature. Okay. The question number 5. Hydrogen was discovered by. The correct answer is obviously Cavendish. In 1766, remember that Henry Cavendish was the first to recognize hydrogen as a discrete substance by naming the gas from a metal reaction inflammable air. So he called the gas hydrogen inflammable air. Okay, the chemical formula is upper H and the atomic number is obviously 1. Polythene is a polymer of polythene, which is mostly used in the nowadays plastic that we use today. Okay, is a polymer of. This is a very important question and has been asked in so many times in RRB exams. Okay, the correct answer is ethylene. Okay, and the Ingredient or the monomer is ethylene. Remember, it has the formula C2H4. Remember that polyethylene was first synthesized by the German chemist Hans von Pechmann, who prepared it by an accident in 1900. Sorry, I did it again. 1898 while investigating the diazomethane. Okay. Question number 7. Study of fossil is known as. It's a very vital question. Correct answer is paleontology. Remember that paleontology is the study of the history of life on Earth as based on fossils. And for your kind information, who doesn't know what is fossil, remember that fossil are the remains of plants, animals, and fungi, bacteria, and single-celled living things that have been replaced by a rock material or the impression of organism preserved in rock. Okay, the word paleontology can be divided into three parts. Okay, the Greek paleos, which mean old or ancient, and ontos mean being or creature, and logos, we know the meaning of logos, which is study. So the word together means the study of ancient creature or being or fossil. Okay. Question number 8. The most abundant inert gas in the atmosphere is helium, neon, krypton, or argon. The correct answer is argon. Remember that argon is the third most common gas in the Earth's atmosphere. It's 0.93% of the total gas present in the atmosphere. It, it's a colorless and odorless gas with the atomic number 89, symbol upper A and smaller r. Question number 9. Cooking gas is a mixture of. Sorry, I have done something uh, spelling error in the question. Cooking gas is a mix methane or and ethylene, carbon dioxide and oxygen, butane and propane, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Friends, this question have been asked so many times in examination. Okay, it's a very important question. Okay, the correct answer is propane and butane. Remember that cooking gas also we call them by LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, is a mixture of propane and butane. The chemical formula of propane is C3H8 and that of butane is C4H10. Remember, please kindly note down all the chemical formula. It's very important for your upcoming examination. Question number 10. Percentage of lead in lead pencil is. It's a very tricky question, like the German silver. The correct answer is, sorry, the correct answer is 0%. Remember that there is no lead in lead pencil. Rather, the core is made of non-toxic mineral called graphite. Chemistry was a young science at the time, and people thought that the graphite was a form of lead, so they called the pencil, graphite pencil, the lead pencil. Seeley was fast and he was able to conclusively determine that graphite is a form of, or in chemical, it's an allotropy of carbon which distinguishes from lead sulfide, which is galena, and which have similar appearance with each other. So lead pencil doesn't contain lead. Please note down. Question number 11. Aluminium can be purified by distillation, oxidation, ozonolysis, and electrolysis. The correct answer is obviously electrolysis. Remember that electrolysis is commercially highly important to separate elements from naturally occurring sources such as ores using an electrolytic cell. Aluminium is extracted from its oxide bauxite, which is present in the earth, and the principle of electrolysis were first discovered by British scientist Michael Faraday. Remember it, that the principle was first discovered by Michael Faraday. Okay. Question number 12. The fiber least prone to catch fire: nylon, cotton, terylene, polyester. This is also very important question and have been asked so many times in the questions. For your kind information, I would like to know you that all the questions that I discuss here is only exam only question. Okay, all the questions have been asked so many examinations. The answer is cotton. I remember that the fiber least prone to catch fire among the options is cotton, and the process of or the phenomenon of decomposition of material due to fire is called pyrolysis. Remember that. And and also remember that the synthetic materials are more prone to catch fire because they have high amount of uh, hydrogen in them. Okay. Question number 13. Baking soda is, it's also very important question. Sodium hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate, potassium carbonate. The correct answer is sodium bicarbonate. Remember that. Please note down that baking soda is a sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. It's primarily used in cooking or baking as a leavening agent. The chemical formula of baking soda is NaC, sorry, I did it again, NaHCO3. And for your kind information, that washing soda, uh, whose chemical formula is Na2CO3, is sodium carbonate. Okay. Question number 14. The setting of plaster of Paris involves the process dehydration process, oxidation process, reduction process, or dehydration to form other hydrates. The correct answer is dehydration, hydration to form other hydrate. Okay. Uh, it's an exothermic process where the Paris takes place by hydration due to the formation of a solid crystalline hydrates. Okay. Question number 15. Litmus is obtained from. The correct answer is obviously lichen or lichen. Litmus is a water soluble mixture of different dyes extracted from lichens, especially the lichens named here. Okay, and blue litmus. Remember that it's a very important bulletin point that blue litmus paper turns red under acidic condition and red litmus paper turns blue under basic or alkaline condition. And for your kind information, note down that neutral litmus paper is of purple color. So these were all the questions, all the MCQ questions which are very important for your upcoming examination. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Please like, share and subscribe the channel to get more informative video dailies. Okay, tata, bye bye.